Hi everyone, welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nissa and today we're taking a look at another Planet Zoo mod, and in this case it is the South American Tapir. And as you can see, color-wise it is a little different than the ones we know from the game this far. It is this little chubby filler. It still have that very tapir-like face with the elongated face, and it's not hanging kind of over the mouth, and these small pointy ears. The biggest change for me looking at this picture, it would be the coloration. So we're gonna jump right into the game because I actually did pull out the other tapirs for today just so we can compare them. And I will mention that these are all males, sorry, all males. So we have the tape here. I cannot pronounce bides or something like that. And the Malayan, we're gonna put that one here. And then we have our male South American, which I think we're gonna pull up here. Now this is not the habitat with the most light, but right away we have a few differences. For instance, the Malayan over here have this very recognizable white and black color scheme going on. Keep in mind we have a sprinkler. I always forget to remove that first. Where the South American and the Bates tapir over here is more in sync with each other, but again they are both from South America, so it kind of makes sense where a Malayan tapir is further away. So it does make sense that these gene wise are closer related. We have a more rounded buttocks. It also seems higher, and then of course we have the hairs up here that also is very different. We have the hingy snouty things at the, as I mentioned, where this is more straight. So is this over here. And then this is also more a brown color compared to this blackish color that both of the other two have. So we have a few differences going on. Going into Wikipedia here, we have it. Population estimates unavailable, but they are vulnerable. They are, as said, from South America, Venezuela, Colombia, Guyana, Brazil, Argentina, Paraguay, Bolivia, Peru, and Ecuador. They live in the tropical, temperate grassland and aquatic biome, and one of them need 430 square meters of land and 37 of water. They live in places from 16 to 42 degrees Celsius, and you need a grade 2 fence above 5 feet, which would be... Sorry, I can't calculate that right now. Why won't my brain work? Meter and... A meter and 60 maybe? Sorry. Group sizes are very much like all of the tapirs, one male, one female, one dominant male per breeding group. They are polygamous, gregarious. All mature offspring are tolerated in the group. They are neutral around humans, but guests should not enter the habitat. They grow to 95 centimeters tall at the shoulder. That's 3 feet 2 inches, and 85 for the female at the shoulder, again not the head, shoulder, which is 2 feet 9, 2 feet 8 inches, I think. And they live for around 30 years. Males weigh around 300 kilograms, being around 630, I think. pounds, and the females 150 kilos, being 315 kilos. Again, roughly calculated. You can probably, if you look at a calculator, get it better, or maybe if you get the mod it and your game will show pounds maybe. Again, these some mods translate when you get them, and some are only written in kilos and centimeters and meters, and some of them are feet and pounds. They reach sexual maturity at age 5 and can reproduce till they die. Will give a single offspring every single year and be pregnant for 13 months. That's a while. Should be easy to get to reproduce in captivity. And for enrichments, we have the sprinkler, plant screen, catbird box, both of them. Small ball, 1, 2, 3, 4, all of them. Herb scent marker, rubbing pillar, the tire, I think it's the small tire, rubber doggy. Sorry, I record really early this morning, and both scratching trees. We have the large sparrow feeder, forage box, and the fruit spike tree. I think it's the same as all of the others, and they are in the South American animal group, which is the tapir. I have trouble pronouncing. Capybara, Colombian white-faced capuchin, and the giant anteater. And I can't really imagine having these two fellows going around together. I do believe that could be kind of cute, also because you get that warm tone and the cold tone together, and I just think sometimes it makes something beautiful. Anyway, I think we have a little bit of a difference between genders, so we're gonna try. I'm just getting rid of this for a moment. Oh. Yeah, it can water or gist. So we have the female, we're gonna put her here, and then our male is somewhere. Isn't the male always somewhere? Yeah, here it is. These are both the South American Tapir. They are not listed with coloration, so I cannot tell you if this is gendered or if it is just different colorations. I would think it was coloration, but again, can't promise you anything there. They are otherwise very much alike. It does seem, though, that the ear of the female is wider, but it's maybe because of some movement. Not sure. Otherwise, they seem, maybe he's a little fatter. Yeah, he's a little fatter. But besides that, they are very much alike. They are very beautiful, though, and I will just look at the fur in here. It looks very nice. It looks like this really, really kind of rough, really, really short fur. It kind of reminds me like we used to have a beagle, dog beagle. If you think of that, really, really, really short but stiff fur, kind of reminds me of that. And then we have these longer tufts of here, and they look good. They actually comes really nice around the fluffiness issue. Here we can see a little bit. Looking here, you can also see a little bit, but in general, they get around it very, very nicely. I already forgot who made this mod. Oh, Hoxton? Yeah. By the way, I don't remember I ever watched or looked at any of he or hers other mods. So I was actually quite intrigued by that. I'm looking at 4 mods today, recording wise. So I don't remember. I didn't remember which one it was. And I also try not to lay too much into who made it. Because I don't want to have something like specific. I know this modder sometimes will get this, so I will look specifically for it. It does look like when you get the right angle, you can kind of see these stripes, which I think is the rig. Yeah, you can see it easier on the cold tone one. But it's not bad. Again, it could just be stripes on the back. I really like this wrinkle effect on the legs. That's really nice. I find it funny when they kind of do that in sync thing, especially if you have a habitat with many animals. It looks like a turtle tail. But then the star of the show, and I say that without ever looking at him, we have the baby. Oh my god. He went for the tiny smidge cartoonish. Maybe a little too cartoonish for me, but it's still very, very cute. Like, we have these extra rounded ears, we have these very big eyes, we have these a little bit more rounded features than they necessarily would have in real life. If we go over here, you can see we have a baby here, we have a baby. Yeah, we have babies here, you can see, where the facial feature are a little different than the ones we just saw in the game. It's nothing I'm too mad at. I like it when it's a tiny bit. This is a little more than I like. But I do understand why, because it is very cute. Fur texture here is a little more within the fluffiness issue. Especially here than I would like it to, but here it looks extremely nice. However, I don't think a lot of people will look at this angle, but it looks really nice from this angle. Yeah. We have those fur. We have the line down here that I don't like. I didn't mention we also have that on the adults, but they do have the hair strands going down that they should. They just need more of them to block out that line. So they are in the right direction. But yeah, in general, a very, very beautiful mod. Highly recommend from my side of. And I also think these babies would be very cute again with the other babies. And also, one of the things with tapirs, if you only want a tapir habitat, it can be a little difficult to do because you only have at the most 3 in here, 2 adults and a baby. Where this just gives you the opportunity to have the double amount of animals on roughly the same space. So, and I like those hairs on the head. It looks cute. So yeah. Anyway, guys, we're gonna end it here. And as always, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. I really hope to see you again, either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye, guys.